Welcome back to my channel, and it is Vlogmas Day 3 today. Well, I hope you enjoy my episode, and it was a very low-key day for me, as I hope it was for you. Plop, plop, plop. So I'm just gonna sprinkle some salt, not too much, and then some pepper. Okay. Let's see. I like my friends can't talk. I don't like my yolks broken. Ooh! How do you think they're gonna come out? Alright, so I got my kimchi, my eggs, this bread, and my arugula. I love arugula. I get this from, if you can see, do I need to go out more? I got this from Costco, and it's one of my favorite greens. It's probably one of my favorite greens to eat. And then I get this kimchi, and that's the one I use. This is like the only one they have at Costco, and yeah. And so then I use this 647 keto bread, and it comes 2 in a pack, and this is its information. And so I took 1 slice of that, and then I'm gonna add, and it is going on noon, or I am, so this will be my first meal of the day. I haven't had anything. I did just like pop a few blueberries in my mouth, but, and then I'm gonna have my can of sardines, getting ready for this sardine challenge. And then next, I'm just gonna lay those right here. Lay them out. Lay out those fish. Okay. I personally like sardines that I got from the Dollar Street store. It's pretty spicy, actually. I have a pretty high tolerance for spice. And then I'm gonna add on this Japanese. Oh gosh. Guys, this is gonna be fun. So I'm gonna try out this instant bone broth. It comes with 12 sticks, and you just basically make a cup of broth. It has 10 grams of protein just in like this drink. We'll see how this turns out. It's bone broth. My eggs are probably far from runny now. Ah, they're a little yolky, but let's see. So, while I eat, you can hear my son downstairs. And that's good. Yeah, it's too big. It's too big. The flavors are so good and so basic. I just put salt and pepper with sriracha a little bit. But all the natural flavors of the arugula, the sardines, which have olive oil, salt, and then all the flavors that go into the kimchi. It's just so delicious. This is why I'm like, I don't know why I'm fat, y'all. I don't know. I love this food. I've always eaten foods like this. I always try to eat, but I've also overindulged a lot, so I can't act like, how did I get fat by eating foods only like this? Because I know I've overindulged. And I don't. I'm also this sriracha with all of this is so good. I'm just not as physical. I'm not as physically active. And I'm telling you, it really affects you when you're not. I love sardines. But only eating sardines, I don't know, it's gonna be hard. Look at this. So I've been struggling getting my YouTube videos up at a good time because I film throughout the day and then I can't start editing them till my kids are in bed, and it just takes a lot longer than I anticipate. Because yesterday I thought I was gonna have my video out early, and nope, it was midnight again, and it was a long video, so it took for almost over an hour just to upload it to YouTube. So, I don't know. I'm going to sit down and plan an idea of what I want my videos to be about every day. Like a little storyboard. It's just, I have so much. And I get overwhelmed because my kids are pretty much homeschooled. And I'm navigating that. And then I have all this laundry, all these house chores, because it's like it never ends. The laundry never ends. The dirtiness never ends. Especially having a child on the spectrum, he's just, I don't want to just call him dirty. That sounds horrible, but he doesn't care. He just puts his dirty hands on all the walls. And it's like, if you don't catch him, okay, go wash your hands right now. And you don't walk him to the sink, they're going to be everywhere. And he just blows his nose on it's just so, and I don't like dirty, you guys. I'm not a OCD person. I'm not a germaphobe, but I cannot stand a messy house. I just can't. I don't like it. It's not mentally, it is mentally draining for me, so. When we live in the place we rent started off as an Airbnb because this was supposed to be temporary, and then we made it, the landlord loved us and just asked us to stay,
And at the time, we couldn't find a place in New England. We were trying to move back to Rhode Island. We'll have to do a story time another time. But the housing market was really difficult to find something. So, I don't know. This is delicious, you guys. So we ended up staying here. And we're in the middle of nowhere. It's a lovely town in the sense that I feel relatively safe. Kind of country-ish. Very nice people. The people that are from here seem not to like it and they want to get out, but I think that's everywhere you go. But it's a lovely town, but I don't know what we're doing, you guys. I don't know. My husband's calling me and I never get to talk to him. So I'm gonna finish eating, talk to my baby, and then we'll get back to something else. I'll see you guys soon.
So you guys, this is my little snack. I just opened up another one of these Olipop root beers. I love those. And then I just got some beef jerky with no sugar. It's no sugar beef jerky, blueberries, and some dates. And I'm gonna get dinner started and ready because me and my youngest son I have Bible study and he has like a kid's Bible study. So we gotta get ready for that. I'm just gonna put some of this chicken for my son. He eats chicken pretty much almost every day. So I'm gonna season these up. Gonna keep it simple. Make sure we're recording. Just gonna put a bunch of salt. I need to get more pepper for my big pepper grinder. He likes a little onion. He likes a little flavor. So we're gonna get some flavor going. And yes, he'll probably eat at least one of these. Because this is skinless and boneless, I'm gonna add just a little bit of oil just because it doesn't have as much fat as the ones with the bones and the skin would produce usually. So we're just gonna massage. Chicken's getting more action than I have gotten in a long time because my husband's gone. Anyway, that's that. Good boy. My cast iron. Okay. Gonna put that in there. So I'm gonna get everything out of here. Today my dryer felt like it was burning, so I had to pull it out, all this junk that fell behind to vacuum. Okay, I gotta load it. Always check. See? Check. I don't know where to put all of our stuff. Doing half the time, you know.
a limbo right now with my grandmother. I have to go down to Florida in a week, 2 weeks max, less than 2 weeks. And got to go down to Florida so I can help my uncle figure out care for her. I don't know when she's going to be out of the hospital, if anything, but it just feels like a lot of things are up in limbo, and it just makes it kind of hard for me to navigate. Not to mention my husband's job is moving him to a different state, which, I mean, we can live anywhere with his job, and they'll just fly him in the United States. I mean, if we can move to Portugal, because that's my dream. Maybe we can East Coast. I can imagine it's the same as flying from LA or San Francisco or Washington or Alaska, because a lot of the guys, they work all over they live all over the United States. That's kind of like the maritime world. So why not try to, can we live in like another country? I mean, I love the United States, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I really love the European lifestyle. Especially when you don't like grow up with a tight-knit family. I think this is anywhere, any culture that might, like individuals who might experience this. When you don't have a tight-knit family as far as extended family, and you don't feel a sense of community, you're kind of a vagrant. You're just a vagabond going from, you're always trying to find your tribe, find your place, and I think that's what I've been doing my whole adult life. So I've moved so many times, and it is kind of, it's fun on one end, but it's also like you don't allow yourself to get rooted anywhere. And so if you're not rooted and you're always uprooted, you're always like starting over.
All right, the chicken's done. I'm just gonna get it cut up for my boy. I let it rest for a little bit. Your chicken's almost done. So, here you go. Here you go. So I think I'm just gonna pop this in the microwave and then give the chicken to the other kids. So my older kids don't want to eat because they're full. They have the leftover soup. So I think what I'm gonna do is just cut this up. Put some broccoli. My son loves broccoli, so I'll put a handful of pieces of broccoli. Now I'm just gonna dump that on top, mix it. Okay, and then I'll mix all that up and then put that back in the oven so we don't have to get another pot. And then I'm going to put this in the oven. for maybe like 10 minutes maybe. I put 1.5 cups of water, put the rest of this butter that they used. This better than bouillon. Maybe like a couple teaspoons. And guess what it is? Dried onion. I just love these. I'm just gonna sprinkle some of that. Okay, we're gonna let that come to a boil. Then we're gonna add our couscous. Maybe add a little bit of salt. Add some pepper. The dish she's gonna have anyway is very flavorful. So this is starting to boil. It's like, we're gonna stir it. Stir. Stir it. And then you see the stir's like bubbling up. And you can turn it off. I'm gonna put in the stick. And then we're just gonna let it steam for like 5 minutes. Alright, so I got that out. Let it cool down for a sec. That looks delicious, doesn't it? Yummy. For such a, I didn't really make it. It was like a pouch I got the other day. Excuse me. Then I'm gonna come over here. Couscous, and just fluff it up. I'm gonna put some olive oil in it. I was very surprised with how delicious this sauce packet came out. So if you guys are near Costco and you have a membership, go see if they have it. It's on clearance right now. It was selling for less than $5, and they're like 8 little pouches of sauces, tikka masala sauces that you can pour over rice or do what I did. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Do you guys remember this show? Zabumafu? I remember this show when I was a young kid. I can't believe it's still on, and my son discovered it and he absolutely loves it. I just had no idea this show was still going. Aww. Look at those guys. Remember them? Yeah. I used to think the guy in the green shirt was so cute when he was younger. Jameson, say hi, Papa. Say hi. Grr. Grr. It's almost time to get ready for bed, huh? Tiger, not today, baby. You're gonna watch Zabumafu.
Maybe we should invite him to watch my show.
What happened? Oh, is that a Christmas tree? Is that a Christmas tree? Oh, Papa. Mwah. I love you.